Here we are with Megan Cosby. It's her open studio event. She is on her way off to Nashville very shortly on the 31st, Sunday, July 14th, out here in Riverside. Tell me a bit about this painting right here, which is my favorite.
Yeah, this one I did a series about, let's say, 4 or 5 years ago for Stellar's Gallery. It was called Circles in the Sky, and it came about because I was working at one of the galleries, and I would drive to San Marco, and I looked up at the trees, and I would see this really great negative space where it looked like it had circle cutouts towards the sky, and that's kind of how the whole series evolved. And then I started putting different people in that same sort of peaceful surrounding, reacting differently. And I think I only have this one and another one left from that series. That's kind of the basis of it.
Is that modeled on someone?
No, I either go through magazines and find people that I think look interesting, or I make them up. And I believe she was somebody I made up.
How long have you been in this gallery, in this studio?
I've been in the studio for 4 years. So this is crazy. This is a really big change to be out from these walls.
How did you find yourself here? What was that process like?
At the studio?
Yes.
Well, I always just painted from a corner in my room or from a friend's house and that sort of thing. I always wanted to have a studio. So I started selling paintings and making money off selling paintings and found a better apartment. And then Jonathan Lux and Shannon Eslin was here first. And I met her through, I think there was a Mocha studio visit event that happened. And I met her on the Mocha studio visit event. And we clicked, and her studio at the time was moving. So I moved in 4 years ago, and then we moved in. Jonathan Lux was our other studio mate. And him and his wife, they moved to New York City, were down in London. And Shannon ended up moving, and her room is now Renee Lux, Jonathan's wife.
Yes.
Her office space that she uses, and then I was in the position of looking for a studio mate, and of course I've known Tony for many years, and he was with Jim Draper around the corner at his studio, looking for a space to sell Tacticarol. So then Tony came in, and it's been a great partnership for so long.
Absolutely.
I think it's been 2 years with Tony now.
Awesome. How many paintings do you think you've done in this space over that time?
My goodness, I don't even know. I mean, hundreds.
Wow.
Hundreds of paintings, yeah.
Take me around the studio here and show me some of your favorites.
Sure, yeah. These are from a series I did 2 years ago. I partnered with Chef Matthew Medor and did a show in his venue. I really like this one. This one reminds me a lot of Jacksonville. This is from an album series. Really fresh, kind of natural colors. The one next to it I did maybe 3 weeks ago. So that's probably a really current one. My nephew is 1 year old, and he always points at the green colors when I wear them. And I just had this day where I just wanted to do a painting that reminded me of him because he has such great energy, and I love him dearly. So this is Daniel's Green. That's what it's called. And then this one also came from the same series that Chef Matthew Medor and I partnered with. It was also featured in the Cover Museum, which is a really great thing to happen. That was the first time I've ever been featured in a museum, so that was nice. And then this is a Let It Rain series, and that was probably before I was
That's awesome.
in a lot of galleries. And I painted this one in my home of my parents' house in St. Johns County, and I painted the rest of the series in my friend Kelly Easton's apartment. So that was before I had a studio. This is a more modern one. I did this one last year. I partnered with a furniture company and did a series of abstract paintings. I started trying to switch it up and do figurative and abstract. The one up there is from a Vanity series that I did. It was really dark. I did that one 3 years ago. And I was in really good relations with the artist Kim Berry at that time. We were collaborating during then. This is another new one I did probably 4 weeks ago, maybe. Larger abstract piece. I'm getting into large abstract. I'm really excited to kind of incorporate figurative and abstract as well. These two were the ones I did last year for Cosby Design. But now we're going to be roommates, which is great.
Awesome.
And this is another, this is the second left from the Circle in the Sky series. And again, these are not really giving you the full vision of the whole series because it was more circulative shapes of the trees. These are kind of the two abstracts. And this one was last year. It was called Spring Storm 2. It rains a lot in Jacksonville.
Yes.
And I think during that period I either do a lettering series or I do an abstract painting of sorts that has to do with rain. But I love it. It's really dark and depressing, and it's good with that. And these are what's left. I had a bunch of small paintings for sale. And these are all kind of from this one. Gosh, I don't even know where that one came from, but this came from the Vanity series, the album series. These are from Cosby Designs. This one is another. These are all from the album series. And then these are just other ones that come fit to hang. This is the school project I did at Yona.
Oh, yes.
Teach her how to paint herself naked.
Cool.
So that's what's left is self-portrait. But yeah, that's the studio.
So you're moving to Nashville?
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee.
What's taking you to Nashville?
I got a job offer to manage a store, an olive oil and balsamic vinegar store.
Awesome.
Random, but opportunity in my face. So one of the top 4 cities for art.
What's the art scene like there?
You know, I don't really even, I guess, fully know because I haven't really been in that intact in it. But I've heard really great things about it, and I have good contacts to connect to when I get there. So I'm excited. I'll be painting again. I won't have a studio. I'll be painting in like a dining room section in my apartment.
Fantastic.
But done it before. I can do it again. So I'm excited. I will miss this large space.
Right. If people want to find out more about your art or buy stuff and keep in touch, how can they do that?
Yeah, I have a website. It's megancosbygallery.com. But it is not as updated as much as my Facebook, which I hate saying Facebook, but that's probably the most current way to look at images and see what I've sold or not sold and see new stuff that have not been uploaded.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can look me up on Facebook.
Cool. Thank you very much. Enjoy your trip.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.